What's up, fellas? What's going on? It's your boy Nacho. I just want to talk about a few things today. I don't know if he's a subscriber or anything, but he asked me a question. He said, can this method, the eccentric overload method or muscle damage method, can it work on squats like your quads and stuff? Or are squat gains just motor unit recruitment gains? And yes, squats in general, like your squat growth, your squat strength is going to be motor unit recruitment dependent. If you're training all the time, if you're doing squats more than once a week, like twice, 2 to 4 times a week, then it's going to be motor unit recruitment dependent because you're not causing muscle damage. Yes, you are recruiting more motor units. That means you're increasing the neural drive. Your central nervous system is getting more efficient, but you're not causing muscle damage. Therefore, you're not going to be stimulating myofibral hypertrophy. Okay. So, and that goes with any muscle. That goes with the bench, the deadlift, your rows, pull-ups, any muscle, any exercise where you're training it more than once a week, you're not causing muscle damage, but you're getting stronger. That's going to be due to motor unit recruitment. Your CNS efficiency is going to go up. So that's going to be any exercise. I forgot the other question he asked, but that's pretty much the crux of what he asked. So I'm just answering that. And then I think he's the same person that said something like, he's going to stick to his method. He's going to stick to whatever he's doing, where it's he's doing upper lower or something. He's going to do conventional training pretty much. But because he said what I do is a theory. First of all, it's not a theory, it's actual science. What I'm doing, what I promote, muscle damage, is pretty much what you get when you first come in the gym. Okay, when you first come into the gym, you cause muscle damage. What happens? You bring out all these satellite cells out of quiescence. They multiply. They differentiate into myoblast, fuse with the muscle cells, donate the myonuclei, and then you expand the myonuclear domain size limit. Okay, you're able to grow your myofibrils to a larger size. All right, or maybe hyperplasia happens, which means you grow a whole new muscle fiber. I'm pretty sure that happens as well when you cause muscle damage. So it's not a theory, it's real science. You can see my progress from when I first started till now. Even now that I'm not training as frequently, I do miss a week here and there because I'm just so busy with school, working. I have a baby on the way, so my priorities are going to be towards my family, not towards lifting. My priority was lifting and fucking YouTube all the time, I'd be paying child support when the baby comes, because my girl would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you gotta work, man. So she doesn't have to tell me that. I already know, hey, I'm having a baby, I need to get to the money. I need to get to work. So working out, YouTube, it's last on the list. Whenever I'm able to do it, I do it. But as of right now, it's school. Well, first priority is working a bunch, eventually be working 2 jobs, and then school. Okay, those are the priorities right now and third is gonna be my girlfriend who's pregnant. I had to feed her, take care of her, whatever, take her to appointments. Like I said, if my focus was the other way around, YouTube and fucking working out, I'll be paying child support soon. Okay, but so that's pretty much why I've been inconsistent with posting videos and lifting, is because of that. Just been busy, man. Life hits you. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what's necessary. You can't do what you want. You can't be selfish in these moments. As a man, especially, you have to do what's necessary. That's just the way it is. Okay, can't complain about it. So, what was I on? Oh, the theory. Yeah, it's not a theory, it's science. Just look at any study where the new lifter, once he lifts, he's going to cause muscle damage. That's when it gets all these satellite cells, just what I talked about. But the next training session, the damage decreases significantly because of the repeated bout effect. The repeated bout effect protects your muscles from getting damaged. Okay? So what I do is we're trying to repeat that initial stimulus week after week. Okay? We're trying to cause muscle damage week by week through the eccentric. The easiest way to cause muscle damage is eccentrically. Now, what I used to do was just pure eccentrics. That still works. You're still going to get your nuclei through that. You're still going to expand, the domain limit. But you'd also want to add sarcomeres in parallel. So to do that, you want to do the concentric. Okay, that's gonna trigger sarcomerogenesis. You're gonna get sarcomeres in parallel and in series. When you do the eccentric, it's in series. When you do parallel, when you do the concentric, it's in parallel. So that's why in adding both, I do the concentric until I go to failure, and then I do forced reps on the eccentric just to cause muscle damage. And that's a very good way to have a balanced approach when it comes to muscle damage and getting sarcomeres in series and in parallel. Okay. Fuck, I wanted to talk about something else. I'm not too sure. I covered those two questions, the theory and the muscle damage being a theory, and then the squats. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. I will be trying to post more, be more talking videos. I'm still working out inconsistently. What helps a lot is that I only have to work out once a week for a muscle part. I'm able to maintain, and even I'm still getting stronger, even though I come in once every 2 weeks sometimes. I still get stronger because I'm still causing muscle damage, and then I still eat a bunch of animal products, a bunch of animal protein. So I'm still growing my myofibrils, just at a slower rate. I'm still getting stronger, still getting bigger, so just at a slower rate. So that's pretty much it, fellas. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll talk about something else. Just ask me any question, fellas, and I'll answer it. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Peace.